One of the things that the study of history and anthropology teaches us is that mankind has survived and evolved by spending most of his time and energy meeting the needs of his family or tribe. And before the Industrial Revolution, most of that activity occurred in harmony with our natural world. As our culture evolved, we created money, essentially as a way to measure that energy and to exchange that energy with others. With the Industrial Revolution, the paper chase really began in earnest. So now in the modern world, instead of spending our time and energy interacting with our natural environment to provide food, heat, or shelter for our families, we now expend our energy to acquire money. Money that we use as a media of exchange with others. Another thing that we learned from history is that whatever we focus on tends to expand. Ultimately, what we choose to spend our time or energy on tends to create the reality that we live in. One of the realities we collectively have created is a material-focused society and an abundance of things to spend our money on. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is not in the best interest of ourselves, our communities, or the planet. It's like we have forgotten how to work in concert with our natural world in order to meet our needs. We need to be more careful about what we spend our money on, as it is clear that money has become a form of energy which drives the world we are creating. It is easy to overlook the fact that when we spend our money, we are in essence voting for the kind of world we want to live in. It turns out that what we choose to spend our money on is a critical part of creating a healthy life and sustainable future for mankind. What we all need are ways to meet the needs of our family and our communities that work with our natural environment and not against it. Fortunately for us, there are many organizations that have been spending their time and energy creating products and services that do just that. All we have to do is realize that our purchasing power is a power to create a better world, and when we transition our purchases from products that are not sustainable to ones that are sustainable, then we are taking giant steps to creating a new and more sustainable culture. It is all about the choices we make. And to make those choices a little easier, today we are going to look at some of the cool new green products and services that are now available. We are about to visit the largest eco show in the country, the Green Living Show in Toronto.
We are here at the 2013 Toronto Green Living Trade Show, where thousands of amazing eco-products are on display. It's Canada's largest sustainability gathering, and we're excited to see what's on offer this year. We found a lot of new green ideas at the show, and it was refreshing to see how many burgeoning and innovative companies had arrived. From hybrid and electric vehicles, through textiles that are more sustainably produced, it'd be hard not to be excited about the future of sustainability after this trade show. Green spending is currently estimated at more than $500 billion annually, and forecasts predict this sector will continue to grow. Green products and services are proving to be one of the best investment opportunities that exist today.
There are eco shows all over North America that are all showcasing all sorts of products and services that can green our way of living by making more efficient and sustainable uses of our money, time, and energy. One thing is clear: we have never had so many choices about how to spend our money in ways that can support our environment and change our world. The way we choose to reduce, reuse, recycle, and repurpose our resources can change our environmental footprints. That is for sure. But in many ways, our biggest power to create change is actually in our pockets. How we choose to spend our money will define the communities we live in. By making environmentally responsible choices, we can green our culture for this and future generations. Every time we spend our money, we are voting for the kind of future we want to see. That can be a future where we can all live healthier and more abundant lives by working with, instead of against, our natural environment. It is really all about making better choices. And this is Meriya Gmeiner-McPherson with Sustainable Living Magazine.